YouTubers, it's your girl Queen Katazi. And I'm back with a new video for you ladies. Yes, I'm back with a new video. Today is December the 14th, 2020. Almost the end of the year and almost my birthday. Shout out to all the capos, the goats, the real goats of the zodiac. We literally are goats. Like, go. Okay, anyway. So today's video is going to be 6 ways to get a commitment. Yes. So 6 ways to get a commitment. Okay, first and foremost, I want to start off to say this video is designed for women who are ready, are dealing with someone and have been, I say at a minimal 3 months to 6 months. And longer, of course. Anything lower than that, you cannot expect a commitment that soon, even though people jump into commitment. And when I mean commitment, I don't mean marriage. I actually mean a relationship, an exclusive relationship where a man is actually dedicated and committed to you. So, once again, these are for women that's already involved with a man or a woman. But this, yeah. So, let me begin. So, first, I want to start off by giving a definition of a few words. The definition of commitment in the Oxford Language Dictionary is the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause, activity, or someone. A state or quality. Other words, dedication, devotion, responsibilities, obligation, duties, ties, engagement, arrangement, loyalty, faithfulness, bond, attentiveness. Okay, and what is faithfulness? Faithfulness is the quality of being faithful. Faithfulness in a marriage. Okay, so let me begin. 6 ways to get a commitment. Number 1. Stop being emotionally available. Yes, ladies, please. You gotta cut your emotional state off from this man if you done been down the road of asking him. Some of y'all may even been begging or just nagging him, and he have not gave you that commitment. So what you need to do is cut off your emotional state, especially if you are an emotional person or you notice you be overly emotional with him. Cut that emotional state out, meaning don't talk to him about super personal things. Don't be so emotionally available at all to him. So, like, if you're that girl that is always just expressing herself and just been fighting your way through this man, you're not getting anywhere, stop it. Please. If he won't make a commitment to you, he doesn't deserve your emotional state. He's actually damaging and hurting your emotional state. So, cut off the emotional state from him. And trust me, ladies, he's going to notice. He's going to notice you're nagging texts. No, you're not texting him anymore for real. He's going to notice like you're not so emotional like how you normally are, and he's used to that. So he's going to notice the difference. He's going to wonder. He's going to start thinking. Okay. 2, boss up, sis. Yes, boss up. Focus on what makes you happy and what your heart desire. Don't worry about this man, especially if he's not worrying about you. Independence is a huge attraction to guys. So just let him go. Let that negative energy go of Probably you dealing with negative thoughts. What's wrong with me? Why he won't commit? Who is the other girl? Let that crap go and boss up. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on being a boss chick, like having your own. That's attraction, you know. So just like I said, let him go and just focus on getting your bag, sis. Focus on your dreams, your goals, and go after them. So he's going to see that. He's going to see that you're a busy chick and you're a bossy, not bossy, but you're a boss chick, and you're not always available. So yeah, boss up on a guy. Boss up, boss up, boss up. Don't make a man your universe, especially if he hasn't made you his. Like, no, he's not. Don't make him your universe if he won't even give you a commitment, sis. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Number 3. Date. Yes. Date other guys. Oh my goodness. I was in this most stupidest, dumb mindset for probably like, I want to say about 15 years, or if not more. I'll be 31. But I was in a mindset like, okay, this guy, we do a lot of stuff together, even including intimacy, even intimacy where it's like baby could have popped up. And I find myself turning down guys, turning down dates. And I remember one time I turned down a date with a lawyer, just because I lied to these people and I was lying to myself for years, like I'm in a relationship. No, sis, girl, if you know if you're not in an exclusive or a relationship with this man, if he won't make a commitment and he's really not yours. Some of y'all know he's with another chick, or he could not be with another chick. He just single and he mingling, and he haven't stepped up to make that commitment. So why are you going to place yourself on hold when honestly that could not be the guy you wasted 2, 3, 5 years with? Putting yourself on hold, not allowing yourself to go on date with guys and gentlemen, and you could have actually met your potential Mr. Right. So yeah, like go on dates, be available to other guys. Do not allow this guy to get in your head and make you delusional to the fact that, oh, I'm with him, and you turning down dates and offers from guys that you really would naturally accept because you saying that you with him and you know goddamn well he's not with you. A guy like that doesn't deserve you exclusively if he's not going to step up and be a man and make a commitment to you. He doesn't deserve you. Like there's a man out there that's equally yoked with you, that is willing, that will be willing to be in a relationship, glad, and you ain't got to ask or beg him. He's going to come to you and say, hey, I want you. Guys are hunters. They do not wait around for what they want. They see what they want, they go after it. That's their nature. That's in their nature to chase. So don't put yourself on hold, sis, for this guy. I'm telling you, I dealt with this for years, and I'm telling you, sis, you better go out on date. My sister used to tell me all the time, like, no, I don't got COVID. Tingle in my throat. She used to say, like, it'd be Friday nights. I'm moping around the house. And she'd be like, Tazi, I don't know why you won't just go on dates with other guys. You ain't even with him. And then we could kind of get an argument. So I get salty when she say, he ain't really with me. But in my mind, I'm like, shoot. He comes over, he spend the night at times. I cook for him. We've been sleeping unprotected since I met him, which is a huge, oh my God. Ladies, please do not be sleeping with a man unprotected, especially if he don't want to make a commitment with you. You should be asking yourself this number one question. Okay, who else is he sleeping with unprotected that he won't make a commitment with? That is nuts. Like, and for some time, I used to think that, oh, he's sleeping with me unprotected, that means he's in love with me. No, the fuck it ain't. Guys are so dirty, they will sleep with 3 or 4 women unprotected. So be very careful. I just thank God that I ain't get caught up in diseases and different crazy, like, bizarre stuff dealing with that. But yeah, you know, when you really in love with someone, you can do some things that later on down the line you'll learn, like, that was me over loving him, and I wasn't even loving myself. So please, lady, protect yourself. Don't be sleeping with these guys and they not making commitment with you unprotected. So yeah. But yeah, like a saying that my sister used to tell me, she used to like, you got all your eggs in this guy's basket. She used to tell me like, put my eggs in other baskets. And I don't mean sleep around with other guys. Just date other guys. Like my sister, she used to be dating like two or three guys at the same time, and not sexually doing sexual things or intimacy or having sex, or could have been like having sex with one and the other two guys no, or none of them, I don't know. But at the same time, you do not necessarily, when dating, it doesn't mean you're sleeping with all 3 or 5 guys. You're just basically putting these guys on a test and see who is worthy and equally yoked with you. That's the test. Going on a date, seeing if he's worthy of your love. So, yes, ladies, don't put your eggs all in one basket, because once you do that, and when you can't get a hold of him, and when this and that third come up, and this, that, the third, you'll be overly emotional all on this guy. But if you got 2 or 3, 4 guys and you're not in a commitment relationship, especially if this guy won't make a commitment, baby girl, you better get your hair, your nails done. You better put on good outfits, good shoes, and you better go out and have a good time on the regular. And post this stuff on Facebook, not to make him jealous, not, it's valuing you. Because why are you gonna put yourself on hold for a man who won't make a commitment to you, and then later on down he never will, just for you to miss opportunities? You never know what opportunities you could have missed. So be available to other guys. Yes, 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 yes. And once again, like I said, it's not making him jealous. It's valuing yourself, and you're not in a committed relationship. He's not your man. So at the end of the day, he gonna feel some type of way. If he really genuinely like you, he's going to step up to the plate. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm on 4. Stop texting and calling him. Yes, sis. A man that you give your body, time, energy to can't step up and give you a commitment. He does not deserve you exclusively, sis. No. So what you need to do is take a time out, step back. And I'm telling you, ladies, this can be very extremely hard for women who already is involved with someone, have a deep sexual connection, even could have an emotional bond. I'm not saying he may not be emotionally available. You may have an emotional bond with him too. But if he won't step up and give you a commitment, if he can't give you that and you want that with him, you have to remove yourself. You have to cut off ties with this man to show him, like, look, I like that you could possibly be in love with him, but if he is not really liking you or not in love with you, you have to let that go and move on, because then you become desperate, you can become obsessive, and you focusing on a man that doesn't want you. And last thing you want to do is really get your heart broken, chasing after a man, or wishing, hoping, and believing he sell your fake ass dream to make you hope and believe y'all gonna be together, and it's 5, 6 years later, and he done been on a 6, 7 girlfriend, and he could be playing tick for tack. Well, you with him. Well, first of all, I wouldn't be with him if you would have stepped up 3, 4 years ago. I got tired of fucking waiting on you for 4 or 5 years. Now I'm with a whole nother man, and now look, now you want me. Now you want, like, no, sis, I'm telling you. Cut off texting, cut off phone calls. If you're that girl that normally be doing initiating of conversation, or find yourself constantly being the one initiating, reaching out to him, or even if you're really not an initiator, but you find yourself like, I seen him Monday, but I haven't heard from him, and here it is Friday. It's been 4 or 5 days. Like, that's not what a man that loves you or want to be committed with you want to do. That man's going to speak to you dominantly every damn day, sis. Like, don't buy that fake ass, weak ass game these guys throwing you. I don't care how good the sex is. I don't care how gorgeous. Oh my God, he look. I don't care how he make your body feel when you see him every single time. I don't care how much money he got. I don't care what the situation. I don't care if you even you have a baby by him. Like, sis, you got to cut off communication from him, and you need to take back your power. Like, and what it's going to do is going to make him wondering, like, wait a minute, what's she doing? Why she answer my calls? Who's she with? That's what it's going to do. It's going to make him think of you, and if he like you enough, it's going to make him miss you. Don't be so available to him, like I said. And I don't really necessarily mean completely don't never text him or call him. but make it very, very blunt and to the point. And at times, don't even answer, don't even text back days or hours or whatever. Like, wait. And when you do come at them, act like don't act, be happy. Don't be, like you may be used to him not answering, him not picking up. Your call, and when you finally speak to him, it's confrontational. Now you reversing, you turn, the tables do turn, them tables do turn. So now he's getting his karma back of how he treated you. You're treating him the same, but you're not doing it out of spite, you're doing it out of valuing yourself and showing him like, okay, you don't want to be exclusive to me, you can't have exclusive part of me no more, even though I done gave you some of it, but you haven't stepped up. Like, I accommodated you, now come down off your pedestal, because the reason you're on that pedestal is because of me. And now that you're off, I'm looking over here at him and her. Like, because guess what? He treats me better. He got time for me. He put in the effort to make dates. Different little things. He wants a relationship. Like, so please, sis, don't be over communicating and texting this guy. And like I said, change it up. Be mysterious. Don't be responding back to him. He texts you Monday at 9:08. He didn't even call him and say good morning or none of that. Don't text him back that whole Monday. If he call you, don't respond to his call. Maybe Tuesday evening or afternoon, you say, I'm sorry, I was busy. What's up? I'm sorry, I missed your call. Your text. What were you doing? What's up? You send that on Tuesday late afternoon or Wednesday late morning. He gonna be scratching his head like, damn, this girl usually call me like 3, 4, 5 times by now. In these period from Monday up until now, and I didn't call her, I didn't text her, she didn't give me no response. Who is this? What's she doing? Who is she? Is she involved with another guy? Do she like another guy better than me? That's what's gonna that's gonna make him thinking on things. It's destined that a man think like that. Especially if you change up your behavior and your communication and how you deal with him. So yes, so stop texting and calling that nigga. Stop. Give him little to none. If he's putting in little to no effort, don't be available to that man. Like, boss up on him, like I said. Number 5. Tell him you want him to be happy. Yes, sis. Number 5. Tell him you want him to be happy. At the end of the day, he tells you either I don't want a relationship or he gives you mixed signals. You be civil, you talk to this man, and you actually really mean it. And you tell him, you show him the door. You show him out. You basically tell him like, bless him. Tell him like, I hope you get what you're looking for. You deserve to be happy, and even if it's not with me, I want you to be happy, because that's you showing your ultimate love to him. You love him, and if he's not happy with you, you have to be willing to let him go, and you have to be willing to say these things to him, so when he's not around you, he can think about these things and say like, okay, she want me to be happy even if it's not with her. She didn't nag me, she didn't cuss me out like some of y'all may have done. I know I didn't done it before in the past. Blah, blah, blah. But she actually seen me to the door. Even if you're not seeing him to the door, you really seeing him to the door. So either he's going to jump and make a commitment with you and like, I can't lose this girl, or he just he just may be honestly not into you. He just not that into you. You have to accept that, sis. Like, you just have to accept it. Like, and the last thing that you will do, if you do all these things and you give it another week, give it another month after you do these things, ladies, and if you notice it's still the same, he won't give you a commitment, he throwing you these little curveballs and trying to make like he trying to show you commitment, but he ain't make a commitment, and it's still the same, you have to be willing to walk away, sis. You have to be willing to walk away. This is the last one, 6. Walk the fuck away. Bye. Bye-bye. Because it's so many men out in this world. For you to be focused on one guy who's not showing, who won't make a commitment, he's showing. You have to be willing to walk away to show that, hey, I love me first, Negro. And at the end of the day, if you don't want me, bye-bye. Don't let That's valuing yourself, your heart, your desires. Because guess what? A man that loves you and equally yoked to you and want the same thing you want, guess what? You ain't gonna have to do none of these things. You're gonna know in your heart and spirit, you're gonna know he loves me and I'm his. Period. Like, you ain't gonna have to go through none of these steps. You ain't gonna have to wonder. But if you do all these things and a man like you, guess what, ladies? He is going to step up and give you a commitment. Because he's going to fear losing you. And ladies, you have to make this a lifestyle. This ain't just with the guy you with. This is with every single guy you meet if you're looking for a commitment. You cannot force nobody to be with you. You cannot force a commitment. But you can do these things and see if he's going to give you commitment. And if he don't, you got to be on your way, sis, because all it's going to do is cause heartbreak, unwanted pregnancies, all types of bull crap that you don't want to go through. You don't need it. You need your emotional, mental state, physical, great. And a man that loves you, he's not going to mislead you. He's not going to be a con artist. He's not going to misguide you. He's not going to mislead. He's not going to do any of those things. And if you dealing with a guy that constantly tell you, you know he's involved with other women over here and there, and he always been telling you he don't want a relationship, he don't want, this is, you have to take it what it is. Stop being delusional in your head, like, oh, we're gonna be together, maybe it'll work out. I let him drive my car. Oh, I cooked dinner for him. Oh, he bought me this, he bought me that, but he still won't make a commitment, sis. So you have to be strong enough. You have to carry so much courage and love in your heart and be victorious in a situation, even if you do not get the guy, and be willing to walk the hell away from him. Calmly, civil, like a woman. Like, and this can be hard to do. But trust me, sis, it may just win you the man. Or it just may show you, put the icing on the cake, like, hey, this is not the guy for you. You got to leave him alone. You're going to end up heartbroken. You don't need that. You don't want that. You don't deserve that, sis. So yeah, let me go back down the list of all the 6 ways to get a commitment. The first one is stop being so emotional. Stop be emotionally available to guys. Stop being vulnerable. Stop wanting stuff, wanting his attention, wanting. Just let him give. If he really want to give, it's gonna flow naturally. Love is not done by force. Okay. 2. Boss up, sis. Focus on what makes you happy. Don't allow yourself to be stressed, losing sleep, crying over this guy that hasn't even made a commitment to you. And don't make him your whole universe, especially if he ain't made you yours. So boss up, focus on your goals, your dreams, live life, post things on Facebook with other people having fun, not to make him jealous, but to show him like, hey, I got a life, and I don't, you not the only thing that can make me happy. I'm happy without you. So boss up, sis. Okay. 3, date other guys. Like I said earlier, I was in the dumbest mindset for way over a decade. In this mindset, like, I'm in a relationship when I'm not, and I'm turning down all these offers and all these things from guys because I want him and I'm with him, but I'm not with him. He's not even here. He's probably somewhere with another woman, laid up with her, telling her the same thing he done told me. And I put my life on hold so many times for guys just to be attacked by other women that they were dealing with. Like, I'm the bad guy. Like, hey, I'm the victim in this shit too. Like, I was lied to too. Like, I'm waist deep in this shit too. I'm trying to get out of this shit too. So yes, ladies, date, be available to other guys. He's going to see that. He's going to see you ain't waiting on the sidelines for his stupid ass. Like, Negro, please, I'm not waiting on you. Like, don't never let a man wait on you. A man that wants you is never going to make you wait. Like, hell no, sis. Date other guys. Put your eggs in other baskets. Have options out here, just like he do. Okay? And if he don't like that, because guys that really like you, he don't like you, another guy, he's going to step up. He know he got other competition out here, so he gotta step the fuck up. Like, because at the end of the day, you don't deserve to be waiting for nobody and make a relationship weeks, months, years. People wait and never get a commitment. 4, stop texting and calling him. Yes, oh my God, especially for you initiators. I don't feel bad. Ooh, talking about horrible. I was, oh God, horrible ain't the word. Yes, I used to be one of them. Why you ain't call me? Why you ain't text me? It's my birthday. Blah blah blah. Some guys in my past, they used to do me so fucking wrong. I could never understand it. Like, I would always try to initiate everything. You gotta let the man do the work. And if he ain't initiating, baby girl, you shouldn't be dealing with him. Like, because a man that likes you, he's going to be initiating dates. He's going to be thinking of fun things to get together. He's going to try to grow closer to you. He's going to try to show you his fun side, all that, his family, his friends, all of that. And if he ain't doing none of that, baby girl, you possibly could just be a booty call, or it could be something else. And you don't necessarily have to be a booty call. He may just be fearing a relationship. It could be mean other things, but trust me, sis, it don't matter what the hell a man went through or go through. If he's in love with you or like you that much, he's going to make a commitment with you. So avoid texting and calling him often, always, and then just skip a couple of his calls and texts. You busy, even if you ain't busy, because it's gonna make you mysterious and mystery to him. It's gonna make his mind wonder what you're doing, who you with, do you like someone else better than him? It's gonna make him miss you, and it's gonna make him chase you. So, like I said, don't text and call this man. Nigga, I'm not initiating nothing. You should be asking me out on dates. You should be saying good morning to me all day. You the man, be a man. So if he ain't doing none of that, sis, cut him off. 5? I don't know, 5 or 4. 5. Yeah, 5. Tell him you want him to be happy. Bless this man. Do not dog him out, cuss him out, belittle him. I done been down that road. Fuck you, I hate you. Oh, you do me like that. You just slept with me unprotected. You just came in me. How can you do me? You've been doing this to me for years. That used to be me, sis. Like, you just spent $1,000 on me. How's you with this other chick? Like, you keep telling me you want me to have your baby. Like, no. Bless this man and tell him, like, hey, if being you want a polygamy relationship with other women, I'm happy for you. I want you to have that if that's what makes you happy, even if it's not me. And really mean it, sis. Don't be mean it. Like, really mean happiness, because it's only going to bless you. Like, you bless this man and pray that he get his happiness and what he deserves, even if it's not you. That could be heartbreaking to some of you, but bless him. Send him on his way. Like, I hope you, and really be civil about it. When he walk away, I'm like, dang. Normally she be begging me for a relationship. She this and that. She crying and this and that. And why can't I step up and make a commitment? Now she don't want one. He start to think, wonder, does another guy have her attention? All that. So if he really like you, like I said, he's going to step up, sis. Like. And last but not least, if you do all these things, you at least at a minimum, you give it a month and you notice still you won't make a commitment, nothing has changed. You're doing all these things, and he just don't even care. You have to be willing to walk away, girl. You have to be willing to. And I mean, you gradually walk away. I mean, don't answer his calls, texts, none of that. And I mean, and if it comes to a point where he may be sending flowers to your job, or he start doing stuff he never did, he may be just falling in love with you if he already wasn't. Or he may be in love with you, he's scared, and he may be he's starting to chase after you. He's starting to do things he never done for you. Why? Because he's fearing the thought of losing you to someone else. And he understands, like, wow, this woman was amazing to me. This woman have dealt with all the baggage that I brought. She have dealt with all the women, everything. A lot of things, women and men, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying women is the only creature on this earth that goes through things in a relationship. Men do too. But he's going to start to realize your value, and he will come after you. Then I say, sis, open up to him, like, and just explain to him calmly, civilly, be confident, and tell him, like, me and you don't want the same thing. So I thought that the best thing was to walk away and break it off. Even though it was the hardest thing in the world for me to do, I still have love for you, but I couldn't keep falling in love with someone that could never make a commitment with me. I was only going to end up in heartbreak. So he should have understanding of that, and he should respect you and actually like you or love you more for walking away and not settling for someone just giving you breadcrumbs when it's a guy that's going to give you the whole loaf. So yes, thank you ladies for watching my video. If you're not already subscribed to my YouTube page, please, please, please hit that subscribe button, that red button, and like this video, share, comment, tell me other ways that you may have used or what you may know, how you got a man to commit. Now, and I just want to be very clear, these are not things to play with. You only use this on a man that you actually are really like in love with or falling in love or deeply, deeply like. You don't play with these things. You don't play with guys because these things can really like do some damage if you use them in the wrong way. These are tools, and this is just a seal of protection for you and for you to not continue to hurt yourself. So I hope this is very helpful, because it definitely was helpful for someone like me who went through a lot of things in my past with guys and didn't really fully understand things. But now that I'm way older, I get it now, you know. So what I learn and what I know, I tend to put out there and give advice on relationship based off my personal experience. Like, I'm not a relationship licensed counselor or anything like that, but it's just based off my personal own experience in my life. So once again, thank you ladies and gentlemen for watching my video. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Thanks.